Hello all, and thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be kicking off a playthrough of Satisfactory. For those unfamiliar, this is a factory building and exploration game. Satisfactory boasts some robust base building and logistic mechanics, and the development team behind it also does some pretty great community management.
We're gonna make updates till we die!
Hey boy, did I mention the laser beams, by the way? They're pretty cool in-game events. Just like Fortnite.
The game has been in early access for roughly 5.5 years now, initially releasing in 2019. On September 10th of this year, though, the game will be leaving that early access period with the release of its version 1.0 update. I'll be starting up a new playthrough as soon as that 1.0 release comes out later this week. Satisfactory is set in a sci-fi future where you, the player, are employed by Fixit Incorporated as a pioneer. You are sent to explore an alien world known as Massage 2AB in the binary star system of Akucha, apparently. Armed with little more than a taser, a building tool, and a personal chisel, you are tasked with identifying the resources of this planet and exploiting them to the greatest extent possible. The resulting products you create will be shipped off to Fixit in an effort to complete Project Assembly, a nebulous goal seemingly aimed at saving humanity from something. Further details are scarce at this point, especially since early access versions of the game haven't directly included story elements beyond incidental world building. Satisfactory as an experience, though, is primarily focused on planning, building, and connecting chains of machines to extract resources and automate the production of increasingly complex products. The logistic complexity of this game can get a bit intense, but it does a fairly good job of easing you into that complexity. The draw of this sort of experience comes both from the problem solving involved as well as from the feeling of awe and accomplishment you can get when looking back at all that you've managed to create. Satisfactory also has a strong secondary gameplay pillar in the form of exploration. The world of Massage 2ABB can be traversed on foot, in a vehicle, or via a number of other mechanisms you'll gradually unlock. The game map is purpose-built by the dev team as opposed to being procedurally generated, for example, but it still manages to feel astoundingly large. Its hand-built design also allows it to be very intricately structured and often surprisingly beautiful. All combined, this can make exploring the map and planning out new construction projects a real treat. Just try not to have your head too far in the clouds, as this world does hold dangers. Some self-imposed, others innate and quite surprisingly terrifying. As I've mentioned, though, the majority of playtime will likely be spent calmly planning out and building your factory. If that sounds extremely boring or unpleasant to you, this might not be the right game for you. If that idea holds any appeal, though, I hope you'll accompany me through my first 1.0 playthrough. The 1.0 release of this game does have me quite excited. It offers a suite of new features and quality of life improvements, as well as some form of story to tie the experience together and give you a sense of purpose to all your exploring and exploiting. I have played this game in early access previously, though not nearly as much as many others have. In my previous saves, I've only ever gotten partway into Phase 3, completing Tier 6, I think. So just past unlocking trains, and not much beyond that. From the perspective of many Satisfactory players, this makes me, well, a bit of a noob, frankly. For that reason, I've been a bit hesitant to put guide anywhere in the title of this video series. To be clear, if you are a highly experienced Satisfactory player with multiple hundreds of hours under your belt, for example, I doubt that I'll have any insights to offer on this game. However, I also suspect that kind of person has the least need for that guidance. For new or inexperienced players, though, I hope I'll have some insights to offer that can help you in your own game as you're getting started. With all of that out of the way, I hope to see you all in the next episode, where we'll be kicking off a new playthrough on the full 1.0 release of Satisfactory.